Hello, Happy New Year, everybody. It's not New Year yet when I'm recording this, and it will go live before New Year happens. But you may be watching this in the new year, 2021. You may even be watching it in 2050, because once it's online, it's there forever. So, what am I doing today? I am doing a review and tutorial of the new software called Traffic Ivy. And this software is a way for online businesses, marketeers, and the like to help each other get more traffic to their online content. Now, before I go on with my review, I would love you to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell. Hit the bell so you'll be notified every time that I post a new video. And you could always like this video as well. That would be good if you do. And write a comment. Get the comments down. Let me know your opinions of the video and of Traffic Ivy if you were to pick it up. So let's have a look. I'm going to go onto my account and show you how to use Traffic Ivy and the benefits it will have to you and your site. So here we have Traffic Ivy dashboard, my dashboard. And one of the pros that I will give Traffic Ivy is it has an easy to follow step-by-step guide instructions. As you can see here is step 2. Step 1 is to create your first asset. Now assets are up here, my assets. So let me show you what assets are. They are your social media accounts. So this means you basically just connect your social media accounts with Traffic Ivy. And as you can see, they have 6 that you can choose from, and I think these are the top social media accounts. If you ask me, you've got YouTube, you've got Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and Reddit. I have all of those apart from Reddit, so I've connected to most of those. I would like to have seen Instagram on here as well, but I think it's different, isn't it? Because you're basically using Traffic Ivy to share your blogs or share content from your social media accounts, whereas Instagram is just photos. So I don't know how beneficial it would be to have Instagram on here. The creator and owner is a woman called Cindy Donovan, and she has obviously done her research to find out which ones work the best for people. So basically the first step is to attach your Facebook account, so which I did. And this is fine. I would have liked if you could attach your business Facebook page. You can only attach your your personal Facebook page, which is fine because it's fine. You want to share other people's stuff to your personal Facebook page as long as you're happy with it. But of course, you get to see what you're going to share, and I'm going to show you that in a second. So if your business is in a certain niche, great, you can share stuff from that niche on your personal page. And of course, you get points because Traffic Ivy is all about gaining points and spending points as you share content, other people's content, and they share yours. So yeah, I will show you. In fact, before I get to that, let me show you about some of the other issues with YouTube. I haven't been able to attach my YouTube channel at the moment. So if I click on this, you can connect your YouTube accounts and your channel. So if I do accounts, because of course for me, obviously you're watching this on YouTube, my channel is the most important social media account that I have currently. And then it goes to this page where you choose the one you want. So social posting base. And when this goes through, you'll see that there is an issue. Now, I contacted Cindy about this. That's another pro, actually. She's really good with getting back to you. I contacted her on her Facebook, and she contacted me about this. Now, as you can see, authorization error, access is denied. You can have a little read of that while I explain to you what Cindy's response was. See, Google can be quite difficult. If you're an online business owner, you know the way they can be. Their algorithms they changed an SSL on their on Google, so which meant that Cindy had to change everything on the software recently. So because I was going to do this last week, but there were these issues, and I said to her, I'll wait a week, because this special offer they've got on at the moment has been going since the 25th, I think. Was it Christmas Day or Boxing Day? Maybe even before Christmas. But it's been a long time, and it finishes like on 1st of Jan or 31st of Jan, of December, sorry. So I would like to have started earlier, but I didn't want to promote it or review it in its current state. It has got better, but they're still having issues with the YouTube, which is a disappointment. But Cindy says they are working on it. She's got a development team working on it, so hopefully it should be fixed soon. So let me go back now. Another way you can connect your YouTube account is through your channel. So I tried to do that as well, and couldn't do that either, again because of this problem. So that's a little flaw there, but I hopefully that will be fixed soon. Facebook, no problems. Twitter, no problems. Actually, LinkedIn, there was a problem last week, but now it's fixed, so it's fine. I've got my business and personal accounts attached there. Pinterest is not happening at the moment, so again, that's another thing that they have to fix. I always like to give you the pros and the cons. So there's a few cons with the social media accounts. See, that is my account. Okay, maybe they fixed it because I tried it yesterday. Maybe they fixed it between yesterday and today. Let's see. When I press OK, it's loading. Let's see what happens. I'm not hopeful. There's been a critical error on this website, so I have contacted Cindy about this, and again she says it's Google. It's Google's fault. So let's go back to, I want to show you the marketplace, because you may be thinking, how do I get the points, and how many points do I get when I share someone's content? Of course, you set your own points that you want to give. So let's go up here. There we go. So marketplace. There is, I won't get to that yet, but you'll see here on the marketplace you can share stuff on your website or on your social media accounts. So the articles go onto your site, and obviously social go onto your social media accounts, because you're sharing them on there. So you can see here 100 points you get there, 40 points, 300 points, 100 points. In fact, earlier I saw a 2,000 points one, and I mean that's a lot of points. I didn't get it at the time because I thought I'd come back and do it later, but it's gone now. But obviously you can keep going. They keep coming here. 20 points, 307 points, pretty good. And you can see what they're promoting. Better plug in my computer before it dies. But you can obviously sort by article, social. So I would do social, because there is another issue with the articles, putting articles onto your website. And this is quite a big issue that I'm surprised, one thing to say is they do have a training and support section, which is excellent, but I went through that. It's here, and it has a lot of information, but nothing about sharing other people's content to your website, because that's plagiarism, to put it bluntly. So I won't share anybody's content to my website, but I will share it to my social media accounts. No problem with that. But you can't put it onto your websites if they don't change it themselves. My recommendation for you to get points, and no, in fact, not to get points, is actually going to cost you points because they're sharing your stuff. But you need to do that, and you can do it so that you get points from sharing theirs on your social media, and then you can spend those points by them sharing your blog. Let's say that you want people to come to your blog. You would go to my traffic campaigns, and I thought originally, okay, so you've done your blog post and then you can put a link to that page and they can share that page. No, That's not how it works. You have to copy your blog text and then post it here, and then they take that and share that to their site. But you don't want to do that, because you've got to make sure the whole point of this is to get people to your site, right? So you've got to have links to your site in your blog. Of course, you don't do that because your blog is on your blog. It's on your site, so you don't need those. So you've got to kind of redo your blog, which sounds like a lot of work. Okay, I get that. But it's not that bad, because you don't put your whole blog. You just choose a section of your blog, and then you either rewrite it yourself or you use a content spinner. There's a link below here where you can use the spin rewriter, which I actually I have a video a few weeks ago where I promoted that. So I've put the link again, and in fact on Traffic Ivy they have that as well, the exact same one, because it is known as the best spin rewriter there is. So you can just get that one section, spin it a little bit, and then have the links to your blog, like have a little bit and say, if you want to read the rest of this blog and find out about blah blah blah, go here with a link to your website, and then share that. So if people can share that, then they won't be done for copywriting or plagiarism. They won't lose rankings in Google, which is great. But unfortunately, the other way around, you have no idea if they've done the same. And I'm thinking most won't, because many people won't even think about it. I didn't even think about it, this whole plagiarism thing. If you read my blog, which I've written, and it should be live now, I'm going to put a link in this. I'm going to try and do these both on the same day, where I speak about when I first was doing my website, I was just copying blogs from other pages, not because it makes it easier, but I wasn't just like copying blogs because I couldn't be bothered to write my own blog. I was actually promoting their content that was on this, or the product that they were writing about. So I just thought, I'll take that and then put it onto my website. Excuse me. You can't do that, because then I tried to use AdSense on my website and I wasn't allowed because of the plagiarism. So that's how I learned about it. So that's fine. So I took those off, and now that's why I don't do that anymore, and everything I write is original. Okay, sorry about that. I cut away because my Air Mac died. I knew it was low, 5%, but that normally lasts a while, believe it or not, but it died. So that's why I cut away, but I'm back now and we'll continue where I was. In fact, I'm just going to create a new traffic campaign. I've got a couple here. You can see these are videos, but I'm going to do a blog and show you what you can do and what you can't do. So, well, let's just put this first section of my Traffic Ivy blog, how to get free traffic to your online content, nice and simple. And campaign description, I'm just going to copy that and paste that again. And then I won't choose a file because I won't do it for real. I'm just going to show you how to do it. So art and design, no, it is it's technology. And then you put all your tags in there as well, and then go to next. All right, just put. I'll just copy. That will do. Next. So obviously do it properly if you're doing it, which I did for my videos. Put 40 campaign tags in, because as you know, if you know your SEO, the more tags, the more specific tags you put in, the better or more likely you will be found. In fact, I can't do it. I need to choose an image. Oh Jesus! Alright, yeah, that will do. That will do. Next. So, New Year. What you need to New Year's resolutions. Alright, so now here we see it will be an article. Alright, an article. So instead of you like copying or having a link to your page, you've got to write it in here. So what I'll do is just take a section of your blog, copy that. Now, this isn't live yet, so this is fine, but of course, because of the plagiarism issue, you need to change this. So you can use the spin rewriter to change it. That changes it automatically, and then you can post that. So it's slightly different. So because if it's the same, Google do not like it. Those bloody algorithms, they will lower your rankings. You may even be penalized in some way, and yeah, it doesn't look good. It's not going to help your rankings, and the whole point of Traffic IV is to raise up your rankings, get more traffic to your site. You can do it, you just need to play the system. So make sure you change your blog. Obviously I've only taken a little bit, that's great, because then after that you say read the rest of this blog here, and then you can obviously, in fact the whole of that, and then link it, insert a link, put in your web page there, and hopefully you're going to get people coming to your web page. Now I will do this properly, but not now, because I've got to think about it. I've got to think about it in more detail, get the right picture, etc, etc. And also, just so you know, if you look at my home, let's go back to the home, I don't have many points right now. I only have 100 points because I've got that for attaching my Facebook page. But you do get more points when you start a campaign. Now my videos I couldn't do because of the problem with YouTube. Now hopefully that'll be sorted soon, and then I'll get points for that. But when I do that article just now, when I do it properly, I'll get 50 points. That's not that much. What you want to get the big points. So go to the marketplace and then start sharing people's stuff. But make sure you do not share it on your web page, your website, because then you're going to be punished. It's going to lower your rankings. So share it to your social media sites. Like here, let's have a look. What have we got? 40 points? No. 300 points. What's this? Click domination, smart decision. Discover the secret AdWords method the internet gurus use to bank millions of dollars every year. That's a possibility. 300. But I did see one earlier, which is 2,000. Oh, 500. Wealth resources. Each of our 3 resources has been carefully designed to give you the best and most up-to-date. Let's give that a go. So these are all a bit less, aren't they? Oh, 1,070 points. Perpetual income. That sounds all right, doesn't it? I must admit, large streaming companies is an amazing service. After all, how many of you have blah blah? Yeah, I'll do that. Promote. So just hit the promote button. In fact, that is okay. All right. You see, here you go. I see. So if you share it on more accounts, you get more points. So that's, but they say what, 1,000? Don't know about that. Another con I've got to say is that some of the figures don't stand up, because it's saying you can earn over 1,000, but here, I mean, that's about 500. So that's half. But still, you know, but in fact, I'm tempted just to go, maybe I should sign up to Reddit. I'm not, that's the only one I'm not on. All right, LinkedIn. So let's go to LinkedIn. So LinkedIn social media. Yeah. Yes, that's great. You see, it's got my business page, which is great because remember oh dear. Well, that's not great, is it? So let's see if I can post it to my personal LinkedIn page. So again, I got to say they released this too early. It's just not right. But saying that, when I looked on the the help page, the training and support, this was set up like a year ago. So I'm guessing what's happened is because of the changes that Google makes, they have to change this as well, and they're doing that at the moment. So that's a disappointment. Let's see if we can do it on the personal page. Fingers crossed. Yeah, there we go. That's not good, Cindy. Cindy Donovan. I'll have to send her a link to this YouTube video. Let's try Twitter. Alright. Let's tweet that. Again, I did have problems with attaching my account on LinkedIn. Posted successfully, yay! There we go. So tweeting stuff, no problem. Let's see if I can do it on Facebook. This is my personal page, but it's not a massive issue because it's in my niche. Oh, I see. So you get the pop-up where you can share it on your Facebook page. So as you can see, it works with some of the social media accounts, not at the moment, but I'm sure that will be fixed, you know, because I'm letting Cindy know about this. She knows about it. She's working hard to get a dev team to sort it out. So news feed, let's have a look at it. Let's make this a bit bigger. It's a bit weird. Can't really see it. Watch petrol income. Looking for a way to make money. Take a look at my blog for some. Okay, there we go. Just took a bit of time to load up. I mean, you don't need to write anything about it. You can just post it. There we go, and then you get the points. Simple. Great, so those work fine. In fact, do I have a Reddit account? I think I did set one up actually, but I've never used it. No, see, I haven't set up on the system yet, but I should do that. Pinterest, interesting, because Pinterest you have, okay. Oh, because there was a problem with Pinterest. So Pinterest I couldn't attach. LinkedIn I have, but then it's not working here. So as you can see, it's some flaws. And another thing I want to show you about, because this is really important, because when I was chatting with Cindy, she was really like shouting loud about the automation, the WordPress automation, which should be good. In fact, it's assets. It's assets. Because basically, you can download a plugin on WordPress and then automatically get articles from other people's sites onto your site. It does it automatically. If you're down here. Because you've got these extra bits and pieces. Again, the content spinner, that is the spin rewriter, which you can get from here or from my link. I'd prefer you got it from my link because I get a little bit of commission if that happens, if you buy it. You do get a free trial, of course. If you get it here, then Cindy will get the commission. iSlick channel. Now this is kind of like, it's like a YouTube. Similar to YouTube, obviously not as big, but you get free access to that as well. So that's quite a nice little pro. WordPress sites. Okay, so that's when you connect, you download the plugins, which I've done. So I did that, I set it up on my website, and I hit the automatic, or it does that automatically. I didn't realize that. And then within a few minutes, I had an article posted onto my blogs that was in German. No, that's not good. So that is one drawback. Because you don't know what is actually being posted to your site. This was in German, you know. I want it to be in English, ideally, and it needs to be in my niche. That might be my niche. I didn't know that. I couldn't tell because I couldn't understand it. But that's kind of the minor flaw. The major flaw, especially in the automation, is again, it's plagiarism. Unless they are doing what you're doing, which I suggest to you to do, is to spin it and make it different, so they won't get any, you know, Google won't lower their rankings or penalise them. But the chances of them doing that for you is slim, I think, because, you know, I'm not saying people are lazy, you know, but some of them are, and they won't care. They'll say, or they won't even know that they're going to be punished by Google for this. So you can share stuff. I guess you can share, but you have to then, that's a lot of work then, because you have to take their blog, kind of, I guess, I don't know, take it off your site or reformat it. I guess reformat it on spin rewrite and then post it or change it in your blog. I mean, it's a headache. So yeah, I don't think that is going to work. I think the social media is the way to go, because you get points and you can share to your social media and you won't get punished for that. So yeah, that's it. And what I would say, it's definitely worth giving a go, because you get, again, it's all about the points. You get 10,000 points if you sign up with the link below, and It's normally, I think, $197 for this, but it's a lot cheaper. They're cutting it down to $47. Plus, there's an even bigger discount if you do it by the 1st of Jan. So if you're watching this today, I'm going to release this on the 30th, and then you've got tomorrow as well. So you don't have that long, but if you get it then, it's only going to be $27, and you get 10,000 points, which is huge. And I reckon I'm going to do that too, because although getting bits and pieces is okay, but 10,000, that's huge. And then you can get your content shared hugely from other people. But just make sure you do what I say. Don't just copy your whole blog. Copy a section, rewrite it, or use the spin rewriter to change it. And in fact, what I'll put in there is a link that I posted a few weeks ago, which has spin rewriter plus loads of bonuses. I think I did 9 bonuses as well, and that also includes a plagiarism checker, so you can see whether what you're posting is different to what your blog is. So there won't be any trouble with that. So there you have it. That is a quite comprehensive review of Traffic Ivy, if I do say so myself. If you want to get it, obviously hit the link below, and that will give you that deal that I was talking about. I'm going to give it to you again. You're going to get 10,000 points if you get this deal today. If you get it before New Year, it's discounted as it is, but you get it even more discounted, another $20 off the price. So it's really, really cheap. And even though it has a few flaws, I do believe Cindy is trying to improve it, of course. She's had issues with the Google SEL changing, so she's working on that, and it will be improved, those parts anyway. But to be fair with you, for the price, it's definitely worth getting, because they're always going to be improving it, and it's got loads of stuff on there as well, which I showed you. So if you haven't already, let me just say again, do subscribe and hit that bell and like the video and write some comments. And I will see you again next week in the new year, and we'll be reviewing something else. All right, so take care of yourselves, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.